Welcome back to our channel. In this video, you will see a simulation of a U.S. citizenship interview. The interview includes small talk, an English test, a civics test, and the officer asking full yes or no questions and some vocabularies from the new N400 application. Watch to see what the process looks like and how you can prepare for your own citizenship interview the best. Let's get started. P9, Mr. Hector?
Yes, that's me.
Good morning. I'm Officer Erica Sanchez, and I'll be conducting your naturalization interview. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How about you?
I am good. Please follow me.
Sure.
You can put your things next to your chair. Please remain standing and raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Please be seated.
Thank you.
Have you been waiting a long time to talk to me?
No, I haven't been waiting long.
Did anyone come here with you?
Yes, I came here with my wife. My wife is shopping for the next building.
Did you have any problems getting here?
No, I did not. Thank you for asking.
Do you understand why you are here today?
Yes, I am here for my citizenship interview.
Okay, please give me your green card, your passport, and issued ID.
Sure, here you go.
Thank you. I will start with the English reading and writing test. Are you able to read the sentence on the tablet?
I'm sorry, how can I turn on the screen?
Oh, I'm sorry. Please just touch the tablet screen. Can you see it now?
Yes, I can.
That's great. Can you read that sentence out loud?
Who has the right to vote?
Good. Now I will say a sentence and please write it down for me. You can use a stylus pen.
Yes, I can.
Citizens have the right to vote. Citizens have the right to vote. Well done. Now I will move on to the civics history and government test. Please do not hesitate to ask me to repeat any questions if you want to, okay?
Yes, thank you.
No problem. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy?
Vote, run for office.
When was the Declaration of Independence adopted?
July 4th. I'm sorry, I don't remember.
No worries, I will just give you another question. Where is the Statue of Liberty?
New York Harbor.
Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now?
I am sorry, I can't remember any senators.
So right now, you had 2 correct answers and 2 incorrect answers. You must answer 6 correct answers out of the 10 questions that I will give you. Please take your time to think, so I will ask you another one here. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South.
The Civil War.
The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers.
John Jay.
Who was president during World War I?
Woodrow Wilson.
What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves?
Sorry, I don't have the answer to this question.
It's fine, no worries. Let's give you another one. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful?
Checks and balances.
Good, you passed the Civics Test. Let's review your N400 application.
Thank you.
What's your reason for filing the N400 form?
I have been married to a U.S. citizen and I got my green card for over 3 years.
How did you get your green card?
I got my green card through my marriage. My wife sponsored me.
What is your date of residency?
May 9th, 2021.
What's your current legal name?
My current legal name is Hector Gonzalez Lopez.
What's your first name?
My first name is Hector.
And how do you spell your first name?
Hector.
Do you have a middle name?
Yes, it is Gonzalez.
Have you used any other names since birth?
No, I haven't used any other name since I was born.
Would you like to legally change your name?
Yes, I would.
What name do you want to change?
My new name is Henry Lopez.
Can you write down the new name on a sheet of paper?
Sure, here you go.
Thank you. Do you know your USC online account number?
I have a USCIS online account but forgot the number.
I'll check that for you. It's a 12-digit number that identifies an applicant's account with the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services. So when you log into the USCIS website, you can just go to the account profile page and the number will be displayed. You can also see this when you check past correspondence because the number may be found on application receipts, approval notices, or official letters. Tell me your date of birth.
My date of birth is November 12, 1990.
What is your country of birth?
My country of birth is Mexico.
What is your country of citizenship or nationality?
My country of citizenship or nationality is Mexican.
Do you have another country of nationality?
No, I don't.
Was one of your parents, including adoptive parents, a U.S. citizen before your 18th birthday?
No, officer.
Do you have a physical or developmental disability or mental impairment that prevents you from demonstrating your knowledge and understanding of the English language or civics requirements for naturalization?
No, I don't.
Do you want the Social Security Administration to issue you an original or replacement Social Security card and update your immigration status with the SSA if and when you are naturalized?
Yes, I do.
Can you give me your Social Security number?
875-25-3218.
All right, what is your daytime telephone number?
768-145-278.
Do you have an email address?
Yes, I do.
What is your email address?
HectorLopez1990@gmail.com.
All right, are you Hispanic or Latino?
Yes, I am Hispanic or Latino.
Can you say your height in feet and inches?
I'm 5 feet 7 inches.
How much do you weigh?
I'm 145 pounds.
What color are your eyes?
My eye's color is brown.
What is your hair color?
My hair color is blonde.
All right, what is your current physical address?
6825 Willow Bloom Drive, Canal, Winchester, Ohio, 43110.
When did you move to the current address?
I moved to the current address on April 28, 2024.
Has your address changed since you sent your application?
No.
Have you lived anywhere else during the last 3 years?
I lived in Texas before. The address is 2118 Windsor Road, Abilene, Texas, 79605.
And when did you move to that address?
I moved to that address on May 10, 2021.
Is your current physical address also your current mailing address?
Yes, it is.
Okay, let's go to Part 5 of your N400 application, information about your marital history. What's your current marital status?
I am married.
If you are currently married, is your spouse a current member of the U.S. Armed Forces?
No, officer.
How many times have you been married?
I got married only once.
What is the current legal name of your spouse?
Her name is Mary Smith.
What is the date of birth of your spouse?
Her date of birth was April 25, 1994.
And when did you get married to your spouse?
She was born in the United States.
Is your current spouse's present physical address the same as your physical address?
Yes, officer.
How many times has your current spouse been married?
Twice, officer.
When did your spouse terminate the previous marriage?
January 7, 2019.
Did you bring any documents to prove that?
Yes, officer. Here are the documents.
All right. Is she currently working?
Yes, she is working.
What is your spouse's current job?
She is an accountant.
What is your current spouse's current employer or company name?
City of Worcester.
Please tell me her employer's address.
538 North Market Street, Worcester, Ohio, 44691.
All right, let's proceed to Part 6, information about your children. Do you have any children under 18 years of age?
Yes, I do.
How many children do you have?
I have a son.
What is your child's name?
My child's name is John Lopez.
And what is your child's date of birth?
June 5th, 2022.
Does your child reside with you?
Yes, officer.
Can I see his birth certificate?
Yes, here you go.
Thank you. Do you and your spouse have any adopted children?
No, officer.
All right. Are you currently employed?
Yes, I am.
What is your current job?
I am a Spanish teacher.
Who is your current employer?
Educational Solutions Company.
Great. What date have you worked there?
April 14th, 2022.
What did you do before April 14th, 2022?
I was a freelancer on Upwork.
And when did you work there?
May 14th, 2021.
What did you do for a living before coming to the United States?
I used to be a teacher and teach English and Spanish in Mexico.
Okay, so let's continue to Part 8, time outside the United States. Have you traveled abroad for the past 3 years?
Yes, I have.
Have you taken any trips outside the United States that lasted more than 6 months?
No, I have not.
How many trips have you taken outside the U.S. during the last 3 years?
3 trips.
Please tell me about your first trip.
In the first trip, I went to Canada for vacation on July 29th, 2023. And I came back to the US on August 11th, 2023.
Okay, when was your last trip outside the United States?
This part, I made a mistake when filling out the N400 application. I left the United States on March 14th, 2024, not March 24th, 2024, at my last trip. Can you correct it for me?
Not a problem. Let me correct that for you. Here, okay, it's now corrected.
Thank you.
What date did you return on the last trip?
March 26th, 2024.
Where did you go?
I went to Mexico.
What were your reasons for leaving the country?
To visit my family and relatives.
All right, let's proceed to Part 9, Additional Information about you. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen in writing or any other way?
No.
Have you ever registered to vote or voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No.
Do you currently owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes in the United States?
No.
Since you became a lawful permanent resident, have you called yourself a non-resident alien on a federal, state, or local tax return, or decided not to file a tax return because you considered yourself to be a non-resident?
No.
What does file a tax return mean?
To send a tax form to the government.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any communist or totalitarian party anywhere in the world?
No.
Have you ever advocated, supported, and promoted any opposition to all organized government?
No.
Have you ever been a member of or involved in world communism?
No.
Have you ever advocated, supported, and promoted any of the following, or been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any group anywhere in the world that advocated any of the following? The establishment in the United States of a totalitarian dictatorship?
No, officer.
The overthrow by force or violence or other unconstitutional means of the government of the United States or all forms of law?
No.
The unlawful assaulting or killing of any officer or officers of the government of the United States or of any other organized government because of their official character?
No.
Have you ever associated with any group anywhere in the world that advocated any unlawful damage, injury, or destruction of property?
No.
Have you ever advocated, supported, and promoted any sabotage?
No.
What is sabotage?
The act of damaging or destroying something.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with, or have you ever provided money, a thing of value, services or labor, or any other assistance or support to a group that used a weapon or explosive with intent to harm another person or cause damage to property?
No.
Engaged, participated in kidnapping, assassination, or hijacking or sabotage of an airplane, ship, vehicle, or other mode of transportation?
No.
Threatened, attempted, tried, conspired, planned with others, prepared, planned, advocated for, or incited, encouraged others to commit any of the acts listed in item numbers 6A or 6B.
No.
What is assassination?
The killing of someone famous or important.
Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in any of the following? Torture,
No.
Genocide?
No, officer.
Killing or trying to kill any person?
No.
Intentionally and severely injuring or trying to injure any person?
No.
Any kind of sexual contact or activity with any person who did not consent, did not agree, or was unable to consent, could not agree, or was being forced or threatened by you or by someone else?
No.
Not letting someone practice their religion?
No.
Causing harm or suffering to any person because of their race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion?
No.
What is suffering?
Physical or mental pain of a person.
Have you ever served in, been a member of, assisted, helped, or participated in any military or police unit?
No, officer.
Have you ever served in, been a member of, assisted, helped, or participated in any armed group, for example, paramilitary unit, self-defense unit, vigilante unit, rebel group, or guerrilla group?
No.
Have you ever worked, volunteered, or otherwise served in a place where people were detained, forced to stay, for example, a prison, jail, prison camp, detention facility, or labor camp? Or have you ever directed or participated in any other activity that involved detaining people?
No.
What is a detention facility?
A place where people are forced to stay.
Were you ever a part of any group, or did you ever help any group, unit, or organization that used a weapon against any person or threatened to do so?
No.
Have you ever sold, provided, or transported weapons, or assisted any person in selling, providing, or transporting weapons, which you knew or believed would be used against another person?
No.
Have you ever received any weapons training, paramilitary training, or other military-type training?
No.
What is weapons training?
Learning how to use a gun.
Have you ever recruited, asked, enlisted, signed up, conscripted, required to join, or used any person under 15 years of age to serve in or help an armed group, or attempted or worked with others to do so?
No.
Have you ever used any person under 15 years of age to take part in hostilities or attempted or worked with others to do so?
No.
Have you ever committed, agreed to commit, asked someone else to commit, helped commit, or tried to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested?
No.
What does commit mean?
To do something wrong or illegal.
What does to be arrested mean?
To be handcuffed by the police.
Have you ever been arrested, cited, detained, or confined by any law enforcement officer, military official in the U.S. or elsewhere, or immigration official for any reason, or been charged with a crime or offense?
No.
Have you ever engaged in prostitution, attempted to procure or import prostitutes or persons for the purpose of prostitution, or received any proceeds or money from prostitution?
No.
Have you ever manufactured, cultivated, produced, distributed, dispensed, sold, or smuggled, trafficked any controlled substances, illegal drugs, narcotics, or drug paraphernalia in violation of any law or regulation of a U.S. state, the United States, or a foreign country?
No.
Have you ever been married to more than one person at the same time?
No, never.
Have you ever married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit?
No.
What is an immigration benefit?
Things like a visa, green card, or citizenship.
Have you ever helped anyone to enter or try to enter the United States illegally?
No.
Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling?
No.
Have you ever failed to support your dependents, pay child support, or to pay alimony?
No.
Have you ever made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefit in the United States?
No.
How do you define misrepresentation?
The act of giving false information.
Have you ever given any U.S. government officials any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading?
No.
Have you ever lied to any U.S. government officials to gain entry or admission into the United States or to gain immigration benefits while in the United States?
No, officer.
Have you ever been placed in removal, rescission, or deportation proceedings?
No.
Have you ever been removed or deported from the United States?
No.
Are you a person born as a male who lived in the United States at any time between your 18th and 26th birthdays?
No.
Have you ever left the United States to avoid being drafted in the U.S. Armed Forces?
No.
What does avoid being drafted mean?
To prevent being selected as a soldier.
Have you ever applied for any kind of exemption from military service in the U.S. Armed Forces?
No.
Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces?
No.
All right, do you now have or did you ever have a hereditary title or an order of nobility in any foreign country?
No.
Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States?
Yes, I do.
Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
Are you unable to take the oath of allegiance because of a physical or developmental disability or mental impairment?
No.
What is the oath of allegiance to the United States?
A promise to be loyal to the United States.
Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces?
Yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces?
Yes.
What are non-combatant services?
Services that do not involve combat or hiding.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction?
Yes.
Good. Please read what's on the digital tablet very carefully before signing. Also, please check all the data, including your full name and address.
I think all of the data here is correct, officer.
Congratulations! You have successfully passed your naturalization interview. Now please sign your name at page 11 of 14 of Form N400 on the tablet. Good, and here's a copy of your test results.
Thank you so much.
The next step is to attend the oath ceremony where you will officially become a U.S. citizen. You will receive a notice with the date and time of the ceremony.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have any questions for me?
No, thank you.
Okay, once again, congratulations. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day too.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Good luck, everyone!